And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
from the Weird
Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. This is probably got to be one of the weirdest stories. When it comes to herpes, yes, I said herpes, no one can really be described as a winner. That is until now. The Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity has awarded its Grand Prix for good prize to a New Zealand ad company that dubbed the county the best place in the world to have herpes. That's weird.
Well, just remember that a cold sore or a canker sore,
Yeah, right.
it's herpes, technically.
According to the BBC, the campaign hoped to destigmatize what?
Destigmatized.
Destigmatized. Thank you. Herpes. Through the work of the New Zealand Herpes Foundation. Is there an American Herpes Foundation?
There's an American everything, so yeah.
I just never checked it out. We need something to be proud of, something big and brave to put us back on the map. Well, it certainly has, says Sir Graham Henry, a famous New Zealand rugby coach in the ad. It's time for New Zealand to become the best place in the world to have herpes. The title of the campaign says it all. Cannes Lions jury president Judy John often overlooked this campaign played in the national pride to unite the country and eliminating the herpes stigma as a way to restore our self-esteem, reclaim international glory, and boost patriotism.
Remind me never to go to New Zealand, because that's just weird.
This makes us proud to be New Zealanders. Oh my gosh. This goat is still on the loose in Maryland, right? By the Capitol.
Well, as long as it doesn't come near the president or the White House or any,
They'd catch him.
doesn't try to jump the fence.
So far, the Animal Control Services of Fort Washington, Maryland, haven't been up to the task, according to NBC Washington. Billy, they're calling him Billy the Goat, has been on the run in a local neighborhood and has been evading capture for weeks. He can't be caught, says resident Jeffrey Herbert, who gave the animal the nickname Billy the Goat, greatest of all time. Somebody owns it. They need to come get him. In between sampling the yard offerings of the neighborhood lawns, Billy has apparently remained out of sight when animal control arrives.
Billy's not stupid.
Called animal control. They don't see him. They go home, Herbert says. Well, how many people in the police department chased him, and they're like, I ain't chasing that goat. What's your biggest problem this week? This goat? Have they thought about, like, sending 4-H'ers in or something? Goat would probably come right to him.
It's Washington, D.C. Do you really think they're smart enough to call a 4-H'er?
You'd think one of them would be related, someone's nephew or niece or best friend's third cousin's daughter. Oh, go get us that goat.
I mean, the CIA's right there, can't they?
No. Absolutely not. Hendrix the Parrot is the Jimi Hendrix of swearing. The old saying, Polly wants a cracker. The Forever Paws animal shelter in Massachusetts has come into a possession of a parrot named Hendrix, who, as the organization describes in a Facebook post, has a vocabulary not for the faint of heart. The thing is, if you adopt Hendrix, you're basically adopting Samuel L. Jackson, the post reads. He says thank you when you give him snacks, but will also tell you to shut up. He uses what the hell in the correct context. The bird is rated R, parental advisory required. A real Sour Patch Kid if one was sugar and the other was arsenic. He'll be all sweet and affectionate and then turn around and call you slur. So they didn't even put what that is. The shelter's post has been updated so that the applicant to adopt Hendrix are now closed. Because people are like, I want that bird.
It's the only way I'm getting a pet parrot. You talk like Sam Jackson, I'm in.
Hey, come over, check out my swearing parrot. He'll say he has a nice side, but mostly it's not. Slur. I wonder what happened. I want to interview the person that had the parrot first. But I suppose maybe if you watch enough, like they are in the room where you're watching movies, they could pick that up, right? Especially if you did it over and over and over.
You think I'm an expert on parrots? I don't know.
We can always guess. Did you know crows can do that? I watched a YouTube video on crows. You know, things you didn't know about crows, they hold a grudge. If you're mean to a crow, and they'll even tell look it up. It's crazy.
No, I won't.
When a crow dies, they kind of have not a funeral, but they all gather around and then...
I swear I'm going to come steal your remote batteries so that you don't ever have to watch this nonsense again.
Oh, it's fascinating. The stuff you find out. Birds are pretty cool. Did you think about the birds? What did the birds do during the storm?
Hunkered down.
You think? Well, there was one in our driveway. I don't know if perhaps it got hit, like bad timing. When the tree went down. I'm sure they weren't out flying around. There's no way. And they were hunkering down in what? Trees?
It's better than under the tree, as it fell.
That thing was swaying. All right, that's news from the Weird One.